Proverbs 17:22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength. It may seem like a difficult time to have a cheerful heart. Besides the obvious pandemic that we're all still going through, many of us have lost loved ones and we're not able to mourn in the usual way. Many of us are going absolutely stir crazy. Many of us those of us who are essential workers are also going crazy, but for other reasons. And there are many that are starting to doubt whether the current state of things is for our safety or for other reasons. There are those who are mourning vacations missed and milestones not properly celebrated. It is truly a difficult time for each and every one of us. It's a time where it can make us feel sick with sadness and bitterness. So what better time to refocus on the good and fill our hearts with cheer than Memorial Day weekend? This is a time when we are usually hosting or attending massive celebrations with loads of food and games and family and friends. But as great as that is, it's not what the focus of this time should be on. John 15:13 says there's no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. This is a time to be thankful for those who have shown the greatest love for our country and all of us American citizens by laying down their lives for our freedom's sake. The best way to do that is not focus on what you could be or should be doing right now or what you're not able to have, but what you can do and what you do have. Yes, we are not living under the greatest circumstances right now, and some of us are living even less in great circumstances than other people. But we are still far from living in the absolute worst conditions possible. And we need to fill our hearts with thankfulness and cheer for the sacrifices that have been made to give us the lives that we live in the country that we reside in now. Jeremiah chapter 29 verses 5-7 says, "Build homes, plan to stay, plant gardens and eat the food they produce, marry and have children, then find spouses so that you may have many grandchildren. Multiply, do not dwindle away, and work for the peace and prosperity of the city where I sent you into exile. Pray to the Lord for it, for its welfare will determine your welfare." This was the prophet Jeremiah speaking to the Israelites about their captivity. And while we are far from being a captive nation, depending on who you talk to, we are all still in a situation that is not ideal. And it can be hard to see how we can grow in a situation like this where many of us feel stuck. And we don't know when it's ever going to change or end. So instead of using this time to wallow and complain, as the verse says, don't dwindle away. It's time to count our blessings and get creative. Focus on what we can do. Start working on and toward things to make a brighter future for one another. That is the kind of attitude and action that would honor the sacrifices made by those that Memorial Day is for. The sacrifice that Jesus made for us to live a life full of freedom and of joy.